P.S. The Preventative Maintenance Monthly, June 1951, Volume 1, Number 1. Presents Joe Dope in How to Load a Truck. Korea is a motor transport war. The trek was by truck, by tank. Roads? What roads? Overloading? Sure, had to. But it raises hell with our transport. Moral? Don't do it unless you're going to a fight. Here's how. Who learned you to load a truck?
Oh, it's a cinch. You just shove 'em in.
My boy, let me tell you some things your mama never told you about loading trucks. Trucks are built to take a load a certain way. Placing the load just a little forward of the rear wheel spreads the weight out even.
Oh, that's only a lot of chicken, so I ain't neat.
Not only is it a pain in the axle, but it makes the truck hard to steer. Place the load just ahead of the rear axle, the longest side on the floor if possible. Wrong? Right.
Okay. I will rectify this at once. I will place it dead center.
What I meant to add was that a heavy load dead center strains the truck. Wrong? Right. Now, loading a trailer is an art. Hey, he's gone. Stop!
My brake's locked. What'd I do wrong?
Your brake's locked on the light side, so you skidded. Wrong. Overloads one spring and one set of tires. Right. Nothing overloaded. Frame won't twist and loosen cross-member rivets.
Listen, Joe Dope. During 42-45, you was the Army's worst goof-off. So how come you're telling me?
That is how I learned, old boy. And having learned the hard way, I'm passing the dope along. Now, about trailers.
Listen, I drove trailers in civilian life longer than you stood at attention in the Army.
I only wish to point out the combination of a loose or lopsided load in a trailer on icy or wet roads could mean jackknifing. Wrong. Loose load shifts. Right. Load lashed tight and properly located. Tires, axles, and frames are designed to carry a load distributed like this. Cab over engine, COE truck, 30%, 70%. Conventional truck, 20%, 80%. Distribute trailer loads equally between the rear and fifth wheel. This transfers the load to the trailer. 45%, 55%, 20%, 40%, 40%.
But sometimes you just gotta overload. What about that?
Here are a few tips. Military trucks are designed for cross-country work. So, naturally, you can expect that on a smooth, hard surface highway, a military truck can do a little more. 2.5 tons. But twice as much load comes down twice as hard. 5 tons. Overload scale by percentage. Trucks. Any wheel cargo truck up to 2.5 or 6x6. 100%. Truck towing trailer. 60%. Remember, overloading means more starting, more stopping, more gear shifting. Be careful in picking up the load with the clutch. Up hills, the engine works harder, pulling the freight. Stay out of front-wheel drive on smooth roads. Keep bolts tight, tires full. And be careful on steep grades. Overloading is not permitted on trailers, except airborne, etc. 2.5 ton 6x6 COE with 15-foot body and with 17-foot stake and platform body. Any vehicle operating cross-country. Joe's dope sheet. He learned to pilot a jet, but a truck was all he could get. So he drove on each mission like nuclear fission. They're picking the pieces up yet. We have the world's best equipment. Take care of it.